Hey Fit Fam, how is it going? You're not gonna see me in the view yet, but I'm about to be. Alright, so just coming back at you with another edition of some Trainer Tip Tuesday, fam. With today's topic, I want to cover some of this grip aspect, alright? Particularly on these TRX bands, alright? Now, just making sure that I have this camera in view to where we can see where my hands are gonna grab on these handles, just so again we can further emphasize a better grip on these handles and get a better engagement on our muscle groups that we are trying to target on this said exercise. All right, fam. So again, making these adjustments. I want to make sure my camera is in clear view. There we go. We have to get y'all turned to the side just momentarily there. There we are. All right, first things first with the grips there, fam. Anytime we're always grabbing any type of dumbbells or grab some handles, typically we like to always put some of these thumbs underneath, right? If you notice on that inside hand, we're right here. Okay, so what that inside grip right there, what that can cause is bothering me. I gotta make sure I can really see and make sure we're even there. There we go. All right, hey, this is how you know. This is raw, fam, all right? I'm planning none of this out. It's not scripted, okay? But nonetheless, again, going back to that grip. So when we're grabbing any type of these handlebars or dumbbells, typically, again, once again, we grab with those thumbs on the inside of handles there. Now you want to make sure, or not make sure, I want to point out that anytime that we're grabbing this band with those thumbs on the inside, and if we start to pull on this band, we're just gonna get a different feel on this exercise. Again, is really want to make sure, mindful that I don't fall out the side of our camera view when I perform these. So when we set up on that TRX row, first things first, make sure the alignment's there from my head down to the base of my feet there, my arms extended out. Now, when I put my thumbs on that inside and I perform on this row and I pull myself up, all right, I'm gonna slightly feel just a little bit more on the inside of my shoulder there. As my thumbs start to take over on the top on that, it's going to cause a slight internal rotation, causing this to kind of turn outwards with the elbows. So you know what we say, try to keep the elbows kind of to that side or pinned to that side. Well, to kind of help out with that, think about putting these thumbs over on the top. Now, when putting the thumb over on the top like so, this now automatically right here starts to activate and engage, meaning these muscles right here in this back, the serrate area and mid back, they start to, you can say, come to life, get hot, get tight. All right, so therefore muscles are engaged. When we hit this row, you notice how my elbows now, they've now stayed more compact and closer to my body because of my thumbs over on top. Now, I'm gonna really go into the emphasis of this of talking about why it's important again. Now, as I grab that band again, if I have my thumbs on the inside here, and I'm pointing, any moment we get tired and fatigue out, we can actually get that rotation coming in. So that's where we start to feel the rotator cuffs in front of that delt start to take over anytime that we start to get this pull going, okay? Now to help fix that, alleviate any type of little tension, any little pull, any little impingement, you could say, in the shoulders. I'm gonna say rotator cuffs at the same time. Let's switch over this grip. Now, I want you to think about a thumbs over grip, suicide grip, and then for lack of better terms, all right, fam, if you don't mind me, think about a monkey grip there, all right? And what I mean by that, all right, if you think about on those, what happens is, as I'm gonna zoom out on this here, make sure you see my hands up on top of here. All right, so as I grab on top of the base of our rail up here, you're gonna notice with my hands here, all right, if I put my thumbs underneath right here, you know, I'm not gonna have much strength. I'm taking all of this coming to the inside here. If the thumbs came over on top now, if you notice, I'm not able to pull my shoulders up more compared to having my thumbs underneath. Still just drop down right away. But my thumbs came over on top automatically and gets that engagement of the lats there. So when we talk about having that proud chest and the workout, roll those shoulders back. Again, we get those thumbs over on top. That's going to start to actively engage, again, all these upper back muscles. And again, that's the actual group that we need to be focusing on when we're doing any type of that type of row. All right, so again, going back to this TRX band, all right, just to really make sure that I got a clear view, because this makes me so self-conscious when I look at this phone. I'm like, am I in view? Am I not in view? But nonetheless, all right, fam, continue to wrap this up. So, we're filling those shoulders. Anytime we're doing those rows, think about putting those thumbs over on top. When you do that, you're gonna really feel that your hands, they kind of like clamp down. So call it more like a clamp grip, because your hands will kind of stay in place there. And again, you're using the back muscles to get that pull. My elbows are gonna stay closer to my body no matter what. Now, let's flip this around and talk about, well, what if we're holding some dumbbells here, right? Now, if we're holding some dumbbells here, I wanna show you on this, fam, all right? Now, particularly, I'm gonna say on a bicep curl, all right? Just so I can really show you that difference on it. Now, I'm gonna stand here and hold me a nice little 15-pound dumbbell, fam, all right? So with that 15-pound dumbbell, if I'm going this bicep curl with this thumb over on the inside, and I'm doing this, you see how I can slightly get that internal rotation. You start to waver, get tired. What happens, okay? Getting tired, and the hand, it just starts to just, you know, maybe starts to give way. You start to turn, right? So to fix everything on this thumb grip here, put it over on top. So now all that focus is now gonna take it straight into my biceps, all right? Right into that arm there. But again, to take it back to a pulling action or the rowing action. Now when I say take it to bicep, and I think about that, as I put my thumb over on top of this dumbbell, and I start to get my row action, I'm putting this elbow to my hip pocket or the side of my hips there. You notice how my thumb's over. This keeps my back muscles engaged through that action. If I put my thumb over on top, this now has pulled my shoulder down. It's trying to pull my shoulder out of the socket. I now feel the top of my delt here. I now feel my back start to round down just a bit there. But if I put that thumb over on top, it just forces, it automatically just forces your body to posture up in the correct position. But again, to revert back onto that grip, with that grip over, thumbs over compared to thumbs under, okay? If we're constantly having with this type of grip, and when it comes with the hammer curls there, you're gonna feel a lot of the inside, yes, but if you take it to the outside on this, now you start to feel only the muscle group. Now you start to feel just the back muscle. Yeah, you feel the bicep just slightly, but it's mainly on the back. Same if we're standing here, we're doing some bent rows there. So thumbs on the outside, hitting a row like so. If we're in here, you're gonna feel your shoulder drop down. You're gonna feel the inside or internal pressure of that shoulder. So just to kind of give you little tips on that as far as with that grip goes. So if you feel like you feel too much on our shoulders there, as we're getting a pull on some bands, a pull with some curls, or anything that you are pulling with, want to make sure you get those thumbs over on top. Again, think about a clamp grip, monkey grip, I'll call it suicide grip, crush grip. But nonetheless, that's just gonna help elevate your grip and help strengthen those upper back muscles that need to be involved where we're doing lots of our pull work. All right, fam, so I really hope this helps out with you as far as that grip goes. And one more thing on that grip, if you start to drop those wrists down, straight those wrists out for me, all right? Always have those wrists straight as possible. Anytime you're doing anything, whether holding the weight, curling the weight, pushing the weight, no matter what, make sure that alignment is there. Otherwise, that may be another issue and reason why shoulders may hurt and why our wrists may be weak or / be hurting during said exercises. All right, fam, I hope that helps you out. Try that grip out. Let me know what you think about it. And nonetheless, let's continue to stay consistent in our pursuit of greatness and domination. Right, fam, as we want to be the very best that we can be. Have a good one, fam.